Hey everyone, just wanted to show you some of the progress that I've made with the fabric yo-yos. I'm working on the last one. So as mentioned in the previous video, I mentioned that you would start with going through part of the circle with your sewing needle, and you kind of probably can't see this very well, but there's a little knot at the end. It might have a little bit of excess out, and that's just because the string isn't completely straight, but it's okay because it's going to straighten out as soon as we like curl this together. So I've kind of went around halfway ish with the sewing needle, and you're just gonna kind of do like this rock and roll type groove and just kind of go in and out just little bits at a time. There's really, okay, you can get an exact measurement of how much you want each time, but it may not matter, or at least to me it doesn't at this time, because at the end we're gonna put a wooden coin or star or whatever that I've got planned for this vision board. So we're just going to kind of go back and forth, and then as soon as we get to where the knot is, we're going to kind of come up just a little bit, and this will help seal it for the better. And where that little loop is kind of off to the side a little bit that you probably can't see, we're gonna kind of loop the needle through. So kind of going through that knot. Well, okay, it kind of came undone a little bit as it forced itself back. So kind of do a little bit of this. And now with the string in on the knot itself, it makes it a little bit easier to close without having the knot go through your fabric. Kind of unfurl it a little bit. Sometimes it can be a little stubborn. As soon as I find out where the stubborn part is. Okay. Let this sit down, and then just kind of ease it in, because then it's going to make like this little pouch like this at the end. So you're going to pull it as tight as you can, kind of put your finger on it, and just do a simple knot at the end. It'll make this a little bit easier. Well, as soon as I can make the knot. Let's see. And then I find it easiest to put like where your knot is going to be, put it down where it's going to kind of knot itself at. So that way it's as tight as possible. And usually, especially if I have another one to do, I will go ahead and make a second knot. So that way there's a beginning and an end, to where like this is the initial knot that I just made to like end the yo-yo, but then I'll make another knot up here to start with another piece of string, and then you would just snip in between. Anyway, so that's how you do your fabric circle after making a quick snip. Okay, so it's kind of funky looking right now, but like once after you kind of toy with it a little bit, get it more in the center, it'll come out like this, much like all the others that I've done earlier. So yes, this is part 2 of that vision board. I'm hoping to get part 3 done soon, but we'll see how it goes throughout the week. Anyway, thanks.